Ladies and gentlemen, PSD2 regulation is coming fast, and the discussion about using the consumer's bank data is omnipresent in the financial industry. It's no longer a question if, but more how APIs and access to account can be used best. My name is Martin Schmid. I'm CSO of FinTecSystems, a banking API provider, and together with my colleague Maximilian, we will show you today how you as a financial and payment provider can reduce your fraud risks and digitize your processes with the aggregated data of FinTecSystems. Let's say your company provides loans. The usual process for your consumers when they need money is to visit your website and apply for a loan. After the entire configuration process of the loan, which is simulated by Max in the background, your consumer always needs to prove their creditworthiness by showing their payslips and their bank account statements. Let's also say you are state-of-the-art and you provide the advantage for your consumer of a digital account check, just to avoid manual and offline processes. In case you are not familiar with our digital account check, Max will really quick show you the 3 basic steps of that out of a consumer's perspective. And it all starts first with the selection of the consumer's bank, which is here the ING, for instance. Secondly, it's the input of the credentials and the online banking-specific PIN. And third, it's the consumer's approval of your data security terms. In a perfect world, the payment to your consumer could be granted now immediately. Unfortunately, reality looks different, since the credit-relevant informations provided by API providers are often unstructured, wrongly categorized, or they're just missing, which means manual extra work for you guys. Let me show you what we do better. Max will now switch from the consumers to the merchant perspective and will show you which data of your consumer you will receive by our new product, Accurate. After the dashboard login, you get an access of all processed account checks of your consumers. But let's take a deeper look on the account check of Maximilian, which we just simulated in the very beginning. What you see here as a first overview is an analysis of your consumer's bank data. It's not a landing platform, it's not a score matrix. It's a full picture of your consumer's financial situation based on hard turnover facts. But let's start at the very top. Accurate clearly validates the account holder's name and the bank account itself. It tells you if it's a single or a joint account and if there are any other accounts connected to that specific online banking. It gives you a top-level balance overview and a transaction history up to 360 days. Accurate also analyzes the cash flow history of your consumers' turnovers. And it identifies if there is a credit line and how it is used by your consumer with an average and a maximum indication. And apparently right here, Maximilian has a credit line of 2,000 euro and he used it the last year 3 days. The counterpart of the credit line is the saving potential. So in other words, how much money does your consumer has left at the end of the month, which is very relevant for any upsell activities. Accurate also identifies further risk flags. So if it's a seizure account, if there are chargebacks, standing orders, or if your consumer did any debt collection payments. Focusing a little bit more on the chargebacks, Accurate also differentiate between several chargeback reasons. So whether the chargeback were made due to lack of funds or if the cancellations were made actively. And we even recommend an optimal day for debiting your consumer. So for Max, it's the 4th of the month to debit him. One of the most important informations for financial institutions is the salary of your consumer. Besides the exact amount, Accurate also validates the name of the employer and the address if available. Accurate also stands for precise categorization with over 70 different categories like rent, income, insurance, etc. And also further subcategories like the different type of credit or loan. We also identify and deliver further features, hidden features, like if there are credit cards, children, mobile contracts, if your consumer has already a car, a leasing contract, or if there are any gaming gambling activities. Who are our clients? Banks, credit bureaus, financial institutions, payment providers, just any company who's interested in proving the creditworthiness of their consumers. What is Accurate again? Accurate is a financial data analysis which includes all APIs and interfaces to banks in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Spain. It secondly categorizes all turnovers, and third, it enriches these information with further risk features. And the best thing for you, it's easy to integrate, it's white label, and it's fully customizable. If you want to know how Accurate can be used for your business, we welcome you at our booth of FinTecSystems, because we think it's only digital if everything is digital. Thank you very much.